Why nobody warn us that your real job don't start until you get home? You already exhausted, irritable, hearing your bed call your name. And yet, there's still another shift ahead of you. This is so ghetto. Welcome to Rewriting Out Loud, where real life, real growth, and real rewriting happens out loud. I'm your host, Imani, and this is a space for mothers and women healing, growing, and rewriting themselves through real life. Some days it really be feeling like you work all day, get home, and you clock into another shift. And if you working, got kids, or got responsibilities, then you already know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, we really be rushing home, already picturing ourselves getting in our pajamas, getting in the bed, rubbing our feet together, just to be reminded once we get there that there's still responsibilities, a house and a family that need us before we can even settle in for the night. And I dead ass be asking, is there really any real time off for adults? Like, I really want to know, do a working woman really have time off? Body all tired, your mind tired, you emotionally drained, your back hurting, your feet hurting, but because you're the woman that everybody depends on, you're still expected to keep going. And I know I can't speak for everybody else, but I honestly feel like the real heaviness is coming from the mental overload mixing with the emotional drain. And when you add a little sprinkle of physical tiredness on top of that, yeah, that's definitely a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. That's one of the moments, if they look at you wrong, breathe at you wrong, walk past you too fast, you just gonna explode. You gonna just start just letting it all out. And this is why I keep telling y'all, being in survival mode constantly is not good, because you're basically on autopilot doing the same routine every day, over and over and over and over. Like, here's an example. I remember a month or two ago, my kids was on spring break, right? Now, when I get off work, I mostly pick up just my son because my dad be helping me getting my daughter sometimes, right? So my kids was on spring break though. And when I got off work, my body was so used to the routine that I still drove all the way to my son's school. Baby, when I tell y'all that parking lot was empty, nobody was there. I was literally the donkey of the day for that. I could do nothing but laugh when I got there because I was like, what are you thinking? This is the main reason I forever preach to women all over the world, to moms of all ages, that you have to make time for yourself. You have to make at least one non-negotiable 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 hour, 1 second, even if that's all you got. It doesn't matter, just as long as you're making a non-negotiable and it's time for yourself doing something that you actually want to do. Something that you actually want to do. Not, okay, well, I got time right here so I can just go and run and do this for this person. Or I got time right here, I can just go and prep this for this person. No, you need to make a non-negotiable for something that you want to do. Now, for my women out there that always got an excuse on why they can't make time for themselves, I want to be honest with y'all. In order to make that non-negotiable time for yourself, you need to be aware that you're in survival mode. Yeah. Awareness is definitely the first step to that non-negotiable time. I'm sorry to break it to you, but a lot of y'all are not even aware that you're in survival mode, that you're in autopilot. So if you're not aware that you're on autopilot, living the same daily routine, then baby, you won't even realize that you have little time or how much little time you've been giving yourself. Now, I'm not saying that you have to change everything right now. Everything's going to change overnight, or that you need to change anything in general, because that's not realistic. We can't just snap our fingers and everything be changed overnight. But what I am saying is that you can slightly shift how you show up for yourself. Just a tiny bit. And you don't have to do anything big, nothing extravagant, nothing over the top. It's the small things that matter. Many people be thinking, because I'm one of those people, so I can't even say many people, but in general, we think that, when we making time for ourselves, we have to go out and spend money or go out and buy this big old thing, or somebody have to give me this big extravagant little gift or whatever. When that's not the case. I'm a firm believer in small things matters. Okay. So it's a small moment that counts. So even if it's just something that's small, making yourself a cup of coffee, before your house get up, just riding around a block and clearing your mind in silence. That's fine. Those are the moments that are non-negotiable, Little minutes for yourself. It's just the small moments that matter. Don't overthink it. Don't make it something I need to go on a 3-day weekend by myself. I need to go. No. I'm about to go in the bathroom and take a shower for 5 minutes. Leave me the fuck alone. That's all you got to say. When I come out, then I'll handle everything else that you may need. But I want to take this 10-minute shower, this 20-minute shower, however long it take you to shower. I'm about to take it by myself. Do not knock on this door. Do not come in here. My women out there, my mothers out there of all ages, please, please, please do not let anyone tell you that you cannot make time for yourself while still having responsibilities, while still taking care of your family, while still holding the house down. It is vital that you take your non-negotiable minutes in order to hold the house down. So if you're feeling like you're constantly pouring into everyone and everything while still trying to find time for you, just know you're not alone. I'm right there with you. I'm learning, I'm growing, and I'm just sharing my journey and letting y'all know that y'all can do it too. Make sure you join the Rewriting Out Loud community by subscribing and following Rewriting Out Loud. Thank you for spending this time with me on Rewriting Out Loud. Remember, it's never too late to rewrite your own story. Until next time, keep healing, growing, and rewriting out loud.